Are you excited about the new features in iOS 11? You're not alone. The introduction of the Files app is a game changer for developers and users alike. Today, we're diving into how to include files from your app bundle in this new system. I totally get it. The anticipation around iOS 11 and its new capabilities can be overwhelming, especially for developers. You want to make sure your app is ready to take full advantage of the Files app, right? You're definitely not alone in this journey. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. A developer asked how to handle file management in their app, particularly regarding the Files app and its interaction with the Documents directory. They want to know if enabling iTunes file sharing in the app's list will work the same way for the Files app. So, what's the deal with the Files app? It allows users to access files from various apps in one place, similar to a traditional file system. If your app supports iTunes file sharing, it can expose its Documents directory to the Files app, making it easier for users to manage their files. Stick around. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to set up your app for the Files app, and I'll share a bonus tip that could save you a lot of time in development. To begin, the user needs to enable file sharing for their app. This is done by modifying the app's property list file, known as the plist. Next, the user should ensure that their app's Documents directory is properly set up. This is where files will be stored and accessed by the Files app. Now, the user can save files to the Documents directory. This will allow the Files app to access these files once file sharing is enabled. Finally, the user should test their app to ensure that files are accessible through the Files app. They can do this by running the app and checking the Files app. Fun fact, did you know that the Files app is Apple's answer to a more organized digital life? It's like having a personal assistant for your documents. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach shared by another user is to add the key Supports Document Browser to your info.plist file and set it to Yes. This will allow the Documents folder to be visible in the On My iPhone section, provided there are files inside. Now, let's shift our focus to a different response. An alternative approach shared by another user highlights that if your app supports iTunes file sharing and has the info.plist key supports opening documents in place set to Yes, then files in your app's Documents directory will be visible in the Files app. This is particularly effective for UI document-based apps. Here's that bonus tip I promised. Regularly update your app to ensure compatibility with new iOS features. Staying ahead of the curve can make a huge difference in user experience. And there you have it. You're now equipped to include files from your app bundle in the Files app. Remember, keeping your app updated is key to success. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks.